Okay, so what does the buyer have to do? The buyer has to do four things. First thing they've got to do is they've got to go down and they've got to record with the county recorder's office the fact that notice is being given to the creditors, and typically the form is called a notice of bulk sale. And there are specific things that need to be required or are required to be placed into the notice. And if you want to know what those are, if you'll just read the linked blog below that's attached to it, I'll set out all of the specifics that need to be contained in a bulk sale notice here in the state of California. So first, the notice gets recorded. Secondly, then the notice needs to be published, and it must be published in a newspaper of general circulation. And there are a lot of local newspapers that are set up to specifically to be in the business of doing this kind of publication. They know exactly what they do once you give them the notice, and typically they'll charge a very small amount of money to do the publication. And third, what you've got to do then is you've got to give notice to the local tax collector by sending them a notice, certified mail return receipt. So those are the three things that you must do. Oh, and then the fourth and most important thing you must do is you must wait. In the state of California, a buyer must wait 12 business days, at least 12 business days, to give the creditors opportunity to get the notice and to file their proper claims against the assets that are going to be sold. The buyer wants to do all of this stuff before you give money to the seller. The reason why is that once the money's gone over to the seller, more often than not, it's difficult, if not impossible, to get the money back. And now the buyer is in the situation of dealing with these creditors and having to pay seller's debts rather than saying, hey, go chase after the seller, I gave him the money. So if you've got a key takeaway here, what you want to do is make certain, one, does the bulk sale law apply to me? Two, if it does apply to you, make certain that you comply. And then three, hang on to your money at least 12 business days until you know that the time period for having a creditor make a claim is gone. I hope that was helpful. It's a little bit complicated. This is one of those many areas in business where I think it's well advised to have a small business person hire an attorney that knows exactly what they're doing. Let that attorney become their trusted advisor to their business, and you will be well rewarded, I think, for the small amount of money that you're going to pay to a qualified business attorney to help you dealing with this kind of a problem and many, many others that come up in the life of a business owner. Again, my name is Attorney Andrew Gale, and I hope this information helped you.